Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Before we get started, my price of admission, like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. You guys are watching my videos, but you're all not subbed yet. So let me help you by helping me out here and give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, we got those few seconds out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, we're coming back to support court. Now, this particular video was one of the very first reactions I ever done on YouTube. But since most of the tribe has not seen the video, I figured I'd react to it again. So we're gonna let Judge Vonda be cooking. We're gonna try to make this one make sense.
She left when our son was 11 months old. He's 10
11
now.
months?
11 months.
Wow.
Yes. And she chose to pursue her career.
Wait a
over
minute,
being a
I got
parent.
hung up. You said 11 months
11
and he's
months.
10 years
And
old
he's
now?
10 years old now.
Whoa.
She chose her career over being a parent, although she wanted to be a parent, and left me with the child. It's been hard. I do what I can do. Take care of our son. She's still chasing her dreams.
Shout out to all the fathers out
Nothing
here
wrong
doing what they
with
gotta
that,
do.
but she did decide to have a child, and I just want to know what happened. Some kind of financial compensation if she's chasing her dreams and making all the money she wants to make. Maybe she can just throw some money our way, and that'll be fine.
That would be fine, and I agree with that,
Yeah.
ma'am. Is there a reason that you have not paid this man child support?
Before the judge getting into it here, let me just point this out. If what he's saying is true, let me start the video by saying she is a deadbeat mom. Okay, the fact that he has had the kid on her own for the first year, and now the kid is 10 years old here, and he's asking for help and support. Come on, let's call it like we do here. If a man in the same situation, we'll be calling him no good, a horrible human being. We're gonna let her speak, but if he's telling the truth, we have another deadbeat mama. Let's continue.
He's been having your son for 10 years.
He said throw some money their way. What that mean? Throw some money their way?
Would you clarify for her
Well,
what
if
you
she
mean by
doesn't
that,
want to
sir?
be in his life and be around and be a mother, and I have to be the father and the mother, then maybe I should be compensated for being the father and the mother.
You mean by paying child support?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all he
support.
looked for is money.
Well, he would like
Okay,
to play
it
baseball.
takes more than air to raise a child, ma'am.
That's right, Judge.
You have to pay something. What else do you want him to receive to be able to raise this child? I'm listening.
And our child has dreams.
He needs to get a job. And
Oh.
stop trying to
Okay,
depend on
no,
me.
what you need to do is listen to what I'm saying and answer my question and not worry about what he has going on. Everything is about you right now.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is. We'll get to the money part in just a minute in terms of calculations because this child has been with him for a long time, and to go without any sort of financial assistance and based on what you've turned in, you've made money and you have not given anything to him for your child, it's absurd.
I've been throwing money his way. And I don't know what he been doing with it. Because I
Raising-
make over $85,000 a year.
Excuse me?
Over $85,000 a year.
You make over $85,000.
Man, I let that cook for a second. Can you hear the indignation? Can you hear the attitude in her voice? The way she's talking to the judge right now? If she will talk to a judge like this, can we imagine what this man is going through when he's talking to her alone, asking about when you're gonna come around for the kids? Can you help us out? What is he doing with the money? He needs to get a job. Boy, oh boy, I feel sorry for you, bro. But this is why we have these channels here. We talk about protecting our seed and not messing with the wrong woman. Fellas, you mess with a woman like this here, she will make your life and your kid's life also a living hell. And the judge already recognized this right off the rip here. So let's continue.
Over $85,000
She hasn't
a
given
year,
you
and
any
I've
money,
been-
sir?
Not too much. And really,
Not too-
the thing is,
This dude is lying. This
thing
dude is
is-
lying.
Excuse me. I can't listen to both of y'all at the same time. I have 2 ears, but I only can listen to one person
well, the
at a
thing
time.
is, well, she's all free pursuing her career. I have to watch.
What is his career?
Wait a minute. What kind?
Watch the
What kind of ma'am?
Right, Judge. Let's get into it.
And take care of a kid.
What kind of career does she have?
She's an esthetician.
Okay.
What?
eyelashes,
What?
taking care of people's eyelashes.
What?
She makes pretty good money at it. Actually, she's good at her job.
And
I
Okay.
she
will give
work
her
hard
that.
for it too.
However,
Ma'am.
diapers and
Excuse me, sir. All this extra and this attitude, I'm the only person that can have an attitude in here, okay? Yes, it's right.
That's right, Judge. The judge only can have the attitude here. Wait a minute. Let's level set here, guys. Wait a minute. Are y'all telling me ladies who are doing the eyebrows and the lashes, estheticians, y'all getting all the facial work for the women done here? Y'all making up to like 90 a year? Seriously? Ladies in the comments section, is this true? Y'all, if anybody you know have friends that's doing this kind of profession, make this kind of money, I didn't know the women in the malls when I walk by and I'm seeing them rock them women's hairs out and the eyebrows, that y'all getting it at the $80,000, $90,000 clip? Wow. And here's the thing. You ain't even around for your son, your 10-year-old son. So are you doing this sun up to sundown? Are you just working on eyebrows all day, every day, and don't worry about the 10-year-old? There is so many questions I have. I'm a guy here. You know, I don't know about this field, but I had no idea y'all were getting that 90 unless she's capping. But I don't think that she want to cap in court and lie about you making more than what you actually are here. But wow. Feel sorry for you, brother. I feel sorry for you. Let's continue.
So I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit, okay? Thanks. Go ahead, sir.
And that 10-year-old is a grown boy, and he has a lot of things he'd like to do, and it's very hard for me. I don't want to get any government assistance. I would like to do
I
it
rock
as best as I can on my own. However, I can't go back to school and take care of our son and have a job and run a business. Is very hard, and
I imagine so.
it is.
I imagine so.
I want to pause that here. You heard he said, I don't want no help from the government. What we do know in our community, when this happens, you know that she's going to get on aid. She's going to get that benefit. She's going to get that SNAP, and then she's going to slap that child support quick, fast, in a hurry. You think that she is going to wait 10 years to put this man on child support? You see how us men do here? When we have a responsibility, we figure how to do it on ourselves here. And only when we have our backs against the wall, we try to reach out for help here, which he's at here now because the kid is 10 years old now, and now he's asking, hey, judge, I just need some relief here. I can't go to school. I'm working. I'm trying to raise. What can we do here? But if the roles were reversed, fellas and ladies, we know what she's doing. He's already in the system. But let's continue.
So, what type of expenses does your son have?
He has normal childhood expenses, food.
Is he involved in extracurricular activities?
Yes, he likes to read. He likes games. I like to keep him with electronics and things. You know,
Sound like a good
spark his
father.
interest.
What type of extracurricular activities?
He
does
likes
do?
go-karts, motorcycles. He likes race cars, train sets, video games. He likes going out to the park, going to the lake, and all that.
Ma'am, do you hear all of that? All of that costs money.
Like a
It
10-year-old
sure
boy
does,
should
and
be
like you
doing.
said, I've been throwing money their way. What
Every
has
now
he
and
been
then,
doing
it
with
Throwing.
hasn't been consistent.
It's not very
And
consistent.
it clearly cannot be consistent. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a reason to be here.
Does he have a job?
It
Can
did-
you ask him that question?
Ma'am, you know what? He's taking care of the child.
Doing what?
Wow. You hear this, y'all? He's had the kid alone for 10 years. He's just asking for assistance like, yo, you ain't a mom. You wanted this kid. You need to help out here. And what does she say? Does he got a job? He don't need to be leeching off me. You're not going to get none of my hard-earned core money here. How many times now, especially this week alone, where I'm showcasing these videos, and when the women have to come to court, it's about my hard-earned money here. But in the past, when we talk about these men situations here, you never hear the guy say, it's my money here. He's there quiet and taking down the lumps here and got to pay that child support here. So we see when a woman's got to cut the check, she doesn't want to cut the check. That's why we always hear the term, what's mine is mine and what's his is mine. And she's making that clear right now. Let's continue, y'all. Is this gonna get any worse?
The person, the child lives with him, correct?
Correct.
Right. So whether he works
And
or
the
not,
kid lives with him.
it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that he is raising you all's child, and you're not doing anything consistently. So we're gonna make that change.
According to him.
Oh, here come the tea,
I
y'all.
want to see you do the same.
Look at the judgment for tea.
after I finish with these calculations. Okay. So,
I love the judge.
who carries health insurance?
Currently.
Obviously not him.
Do you carry it? Do you carry health insurance for the child?
Ask him.
Do you carry
You
health
seem to be the
insurance
one
for
with all
the
the
This kid
information.
ain't got no insurance.
ma'am?
But
No,
that's
you-
the problem. I have a hard time communicating with her. Communication.
I'm having a hard time communicating with her, so I can't even
communication,
imagine.
yeah.
what
We
you
all
have to
agree that
deal with
communication's
and talk
hard
to
here.
about the child.
And he just wants to know where his mother is and why she doesn't want to be part of our lives and why she doesn't want to come around, why she wasn't involved in any of his after-school activities.
That is a legitimate concern.
You know what? I want to pause that here because he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Shout out to this brother here. He's over here raising his son on his own, 10 years old. We already gonna see right now the way she's acting, and not to get on him, but he seems like he's a beta, more of a passive male. And we see these relationships here where you have a dominant, very masculine woman who's acting like a man, who has this bravado here that comes off nothing feminine here, and we're seeing the laid back, low key guy here. We're seeing this dynamic here. Shout out to him for raising his son here and doing it on his own here. Okay, but here's what we're gonna see here: a woman with this kind of attitude, and the boy who has not seen his son in 10 years. What do we see from regular medicine and science and development? That the boy or a girl, a daughter, within the first 3 to 5 years really needs that nurturing from a mother. Now, after age 6 or 7, that's when the father kicks in with the discipline and the stern needed here to raise a child, of course, but you want both parents in the home, nuclear families. But if this boy here has not had his mother here and he's dealing with a struggling father here, who's to say that down the line, this child here is going to be adding more problems to the community, or is going to have issues basically dealing with other black people, other black women coming up here because he didn't have his mother in his life. I'm stating this here because once again, we have a single parent home. This time though it's the father, but we need both the mother and the father in the home here. And when we notice that one is missing, even though fathers in showcase that they are better when they're alone, well, if they have to be alone, this child is missing something here. He needs his mother here. And we've seen this every day in our black community as we just keep eroding and going lower and lower. I wanted to make this point here. We're gonna let the judge continue here and see how worse this video goes here. So let's continue.
That is
The
a
teachers
legitimate
wanna know
concern.
where his mother
Sir,
is.
who pays health insurance for the
Well,
child?
the health insurance, it's kind of hard right now.
So
No
he doesn't have any
insurance.
health
He has no
insurance
health
coverage.
insurance.
Right
Man.
now.
He has no-
So something happened to this kid, it's a wrap. Well, big old bill.
So we're going to fix that right now. So
What you got, Judge?
according to your own testimony and your tax returns and your 1099s, it does equate to about $85,000 a year. So what we're going to do is order you to pay child support. Based on your gross, it comes out to $7,083.33. And right now, the child isn't covered on any
what we got here now?
sort of health insurance coverage. So you're also going to be responsible for obtaining health insurance for the child. Okay, and I'm going to order you to do that within 30 days. That's what you're going to have to do.
Should be 7
I
days.
have
Kid
your
needs
net
insurance
resources
ASAP.
at $5,138.10. So your child support obligation monthly and giving you credit. How many other children did you say?
I have 4.
4. Okay. So giving you credit for your other children. Your
Do you
child
take care of
support
those
obligation
kids?
comes out to $698.78. And I'm also going to order you pay back support to this man. He requested in his paperwork
Back support,
that
y'all.
You pay back support to him. It's known as retroactive child support. In Texas, it can go back the last 4 years. So, in calculating what your monthly child support obligation should be for the past 4 years, child support back pay is $33,541.44. And I'm going to have you repay that monthly at $1,000. So your total monthly obligation is $1,698.78.
Wow. Now, Judge, why you do that for the last case I did here? You know, you making her pay the back child support. $33,000. Texas, every state is different here, and they can go back 4 years. Fellas, if you have full custody here. You can't wait here. Now, there's 6 years of support that he can't get, but he's going to get the 4 years back, and she's ordering her at $1,000 a month here, $33,000 back pay. Why am I stopping at this point here, close to the end of the video? How many times do we see men who don't pay their child support, and that just keeps accumulating and accumulating to the point where that you don't see like 33,000 like she's at. We've seen men with 50 and 60,000 to the point where it will put them in jail if you don't pay it back, because child support is big business. She's in the whole 33,000 now. And I want to point that out, fellas, that when you get behind and don't pay anything, that is a brand new car you're on the hook for. Let's finish off the rest of this video.
For a child support obligation. Any questions about that?
As long as he get a job and stop living off of me.
You know what, ma'am? He can't be living off of you if you haven't given him anything consistently.
You ain't giving nothing.
Okay, well, you haven't provided me with anything different. Okay, so, exactly. Is there anything further, sir?
No, not too much. As long as she doesn't want to be around and she's willing to financially help support him, then maybe I can go off and further my education and
That's right,
live with my
bruh.
father and mother.
Sounds good to me.
Be a good dad.
So, if there's nothing further from either of you, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm done.
Oh, she upset.
You know what, ma'am? Cut it.
Let's stop the video here. She was mumbling over her lips here, and the judge was not having it. Oh my God, it's been about 4 or 5 months since I watched that video. That one was crazy. Let's level set and do a quick recap here. Fellas, what we say here, protect your seed and be careful who we lay down with here. I don't know if he thought 10 years ago that this woman was going to act this way and he had to take her to court, but there had to be some red flags. The fact that she is the way that she is, and the fact that she doesn't even want to be a mother to her own child. That is a weird one here, but we do see it from time to time. And I do see that here also within my own family here. But if we are the sole parent, fellas, don't be scared to take her to court and get that child support. I understand when he said that he didn't want to be on the government assistance, and that's what men do. We want to get the job done. We will figure it out. We don't need any help. But if she is the mother, she needs to help out. That is her job. We cannot bring life into this world. We can get together with the buns glazing action. You know, we can get that started, but she's the one that's going to finish the job. She is the one that's going to carry this baby for 9 to 10 months, possibly if there's any delays. She is the one that's going to have to give birth to this child. And then at that point, then you can be a father. But if she's not trying to be a mother, what can you do? So shout out to this man here being a father, and shout out to all the dads who are trying to be a father to their kids here, because what we see here is wrong stereotypes. It's wrong tropes about black men not trying to be fathers to their kids here, which is the complete opposite, because we're seeing all the time here, and the stats show it, that black men are great dads. So fellas, protect yourselves, protect your seed. Do not mess with women like this who are not fit, feminine, and friendly. Now, of course, she's a little bit open age, so let's just be nice. Take away the fit part. Do you think this woman has the feminine and friendly aspect here that we need someone to be in our program to help us raise a nuclear family? Oh no, not at all. We need somebody here, fellas, to be a cooperative, who's agreeable, who is on our schedule here, who doesn't want to fight, who doesn't want to be a man, who wants to be a woman, and who wants to rock with you and raise a family. If that's not what it is, if you just looking at it just for pure sexual experiences, guys, you need to be careful. Otherwise, we're seeing so many of our men getting fall into this trap of tropes of being a father when you're not messing with the wrong woman. And this is what happened 5, 10 years later. You're separated and you fight each other in court. So fellas, be careful, and remember, guard your seed. Comment, like, subscribe, click on that bell notification below. I want to know what you guys think about this video, what you think about the judge and her ruling, this particular couple, and my commentary. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.